Hello and welcome back here to Janet Tate Stadium, Northern Chattanooga, Tennessee, as we get ready for Game 2 here of Day 9 of this Phoenix City Collegiate League season. Get ready for Smoky Mountain Rain versus Red Bats. Hello, everyone. My name is Mason Strawn. I'll be your broadcaster once more between these two sides. We get into this one here really quickly. Rain in their blue jerseys will Black Pants once more. Amanda Ray Leach will lead us off here on the mound. She will start for this Rain squad. Red Bats in their red unis once again. Black Pants for them. They will be your road squad here today. They will start off with Mally Corson here today, center fielder, leading off for this Red Bat squad. Emily Farrell will follow up the right fielder, wearing number 2 in the 2 spot. Kelly Delauder, the catcher, will hit third, wearing number 12. Savannah Cantrell will wear number 11. She will be at first base today. J.K. Hagan will be the DP, wearing number 3 in the 5 spot. Kelly Branham will be the third baseman. As the first pitch to Corson on the outer half, called for strike 1, 0-1 the count to start us off. Branham, the third baseman, will wear 16, hitting 6. Spadio will be at second base, wearing 10 today in the 7th spot. Caroline Reed, the shortstop, will wear number 9 in the 8th spot. Pedersen will hit 9th as the pitcher, as this one's called in the upper half for a ball 1-0. Pedersen again will hit in the 9th spot. She will wear number 6. Delana Brown will hit 10th. She will wear number 7. To round out Red Bats lineup here today to start us off. The 1-1 swung on and missed. Now 1-2. Corson, the center fielder, primarily has been hitting either down at the very bottom, the very top of this lineup for the Red Bats this season. Comes up now with nobody on to lead us off. 1-2 the count now as Juco product in the circle trying to get this Rain lineup ready to roll here. Sun's starting to kick out a little bit. This one stays high, 2-2. Finally getting some sunlight to break out of the clouds. It's been a very overcast morning. You can see some of those dark clouds out there over the hillside and center. No score here to start us off. Top of the first inning, 2-2 to Corson. Hits it softly left center field, caught by the center fielder, Johnny Patterson, one away. She's playing shallow center there. Able to make the play in center field for round number 1. Now it brings up Emily Farrow. So now Farrow steps up, one away, nobody on. And skies this one to the right-hand side out of play. So now the count 0-1. The right fielder stepping up today. Pitcher, outfielder combo. Played a little bit everywhere already for the Red Bat squad this season. Here, a 545 average for her, a 1300 OPS. Hasn't had a boatload of at-bats. This one stays with her 1-1. But when she does come up, she's slugged the ball quite well this season. 11 at-bats for her, 12 plate appearances. She has an RBI and 2 runs to her name. 2 doubles. This one stays with her as well, 2-1. Kelly Delauder, one of the leaders this season in hitting, will be up next. 2 doubles on the year for Farrow. Walked once, has not struck out a single time. This one inside, 3-1, looking for maybe her second walk of the season. Maybe her third walk, nonetheless. Have a sacrifice fly to her name as well. 3-1 now to Farrow. Stays at her, ball 4. She will reach, so runner at first with 1 away. But draw the walk and be the first base runner today for this Red Bat squad. Now it brings up the dangerous Kelly Delauder. Delauder leads the team in average, slugging percentage, on-base percentage, OPS, whatever other number you could probably imagine. Yeah, she's probably leading in that number. Hard-hitting catcher steps to the plate. 11 hits, 11 RBIs, 3 doubles, 3 homers on the season. He struck out a singular time. This one called strike 0-1. One called a strike 0-2. Good framework by the catcher. Kalen Boudreau behind the plate here today for this Rain squad, able to frame it. 1 out runner at first. 0-2 the count out of the water. Still no score here in the top of the first inning. Next pitch from Leach. Stays high. Runner goes. Throw down nowhere near in time. Farrell with a stolen base. Runner at second now with 1 away. Pitch stayed high for ball 1. The play there by Farrell. Boudreau was going to try and frame it. Wipe the bag. Outside, 2-2. Cantrell will hit next, tonight's first baseman. Just trying to make this a quick frame here. 1 away. Runner at second now as Farrell swipes the bag after the walk. 2-2 to the water. Stays outside again. Can't frame it. 3-2. She's able to work it full after going down 0-2 the count. Looking to drive in the first run of this ball game against Leach. Left-handed hitting New York native comes to the plate. Up against the new Mississippi native at the circle this morning. 3-2. Drives it hard. Right field. She gone again. Callie DeLauder, 2-run shot. That cleared the batting cage. A monster shot for DeLauder. A 2-0 lead for the Red Bats. And another one tagged on. 4th of the season for Callie DeLauder. She caught that one inside and just ripped it. 2-0 now, your score. Leach can also do is just shake her head and just have a smile on her face. She knew that thing was smoke. And now it brings up Savannah Cantrell, the JUCO World Series winner with that Northeast Alabama Community College squad. First pitch from Leach. High and away for ball 1. Cantrell, the usual catcher first baseman mix, steps up for the first time here on the morning. Pitch on the outer half, called and a late strike, 1-1. KK Hagan will hit next. The DP today, the third baseman for this Red Bat squad. Cantrell on the season now. RBI to her name. Next one, just called inside, 2-1. So she can possibly get herself on once more here for this Red Bat squad. Next one stays low, 3-1 now. 2-run shot by DeLauder has given a Red Bats the lead. They find the early offense again. This time, can they hold on to the lead? Last time they played this ranked squad, they took an early lead. And now Cantrell racing that one foul to 3-2. She got a little bit inside on it. Get on here. The offense rolling. Cantrell. RBI to her name. A solo home run for the season already. She has walked twice. 17 plate appearances this season. She's 3-2. Hits it right back up the middle, off into the bat. Leach couldn't pick it up. Picked up by Recrozio. Throw to first is not in time. She will reach. Leach tried to get a piece of it. It rolls past her. So Cantrell reaches with 1 away. Now it brings up KK Hagan. First pitch to her, bounces to her, 1-0. Boudreau able to keep it in front. So now Hagan steps up for the first time here this morning. Or I should say this afternoon now. It is technically afternoon. It is 12:45 Eastern time. Hagan now steps in. 1,000 OPS just north of it for her. 1087 on the season. 286 average. 444 on base percentage. This one bounces in the dirt. Now 2-0. Cantrell not the type to steal bags. Stay at first base here. 6 RBIs on the season for Hagan. 2 doubles, a home run for her already. This one stays in the dirt now 3-0. She has walked double the amount of times she has struck out. 4 walks for her on the season. 3-0 the count. Runner at first, one away. Next one bounces in the dirt. Ball 4. Another walk. Second and first now. Still only one away. So Cantrell reaches on what was an error now labeled. Gets the second. Hagan now with the walk. After getting the first out of the ball game, was Corson lined out to right center, or left center, I should say. Farrow able to reach on a walk, steals the bag. The Lauder takes a nuke to right to make it a 2-0 lead. Cantrell reaches, Hagan reaches. Now Kaylee Branham comes up with an opportunity here with second and first, and still only one down. Now the hard swinging Branham comes to play. 222 average for her on the year. 2 runs, has yet to score any RBIs just yet. Or excuse me, that is still correct. Yes, it is. She has put some hard swings on the ball this season. Does have a stolen base to her name. But now second and first, still one out. Top of the first, we still sit 2-0 your score. Red Bats lead over the Reign early in this one. He's able to get the first out. 4 straight runners have now reached. 2 by the walk, 1 a home run, and 1 an error. Cantrell at second. KK Hagan at first. Branham to the plate. First pitch at her. High fastball. Swung on it. Missed 0-1. A 1. Stays high once more now. 1-1. Branham. He's third baseman. The outfielder mix. Taking over. Usually KK Hagan played almost darn near every single game this season at third for this Red Bats squad. He's a 1-1. High, now 2-1. Gia Spadia would come up next. 8 meters this season in batting average and OPS. Two-one. Fouls it off the end of the bat. It's going to stay fair. Picked up by the first baseman, Hall. She will apply the tag. Runners will advance. 2 away, though, in the inning. Second and third as Branham grounds out. So now Cantrell to third, Hagan to second, and brings up the dangerous Gia Spadia. Excuse me, that's Gracia Spadia. I don't know where I got Gia from. That's Gia Recrozio. It's short for the Reign that I'm thinking of. But now, first pitch to Spadia sits out away, 1-0. Caroline Reed would hit next to shortstop. On the year, 474 average, just north of a 500 on base percentage, 1200 OPS, the 1-0. Skies it, second base side. Loser will make the call, will make the grab, and that will end the inning. Red Bats do put 2 on the board. They do leave 2 stranded, though, as well. 2 walks, 1 hit, 1 error. 2 runners do get left stranded. 2-0 your score. Red Bats lead early in this one. Can they hold on to this lead? We'll find out here at Janet Tate Stadium, Northern Chattanooga, Tennessee. You've been watching Scenic City Collegiate League Softball here on day 9. Bandits and Red Bats, or excuse me, Reign and Red Bats battling it out. Bandits and Smokies played earlier. And we'll get right back to it here in just a moment. The bottom half of the first inning here in just a sec. Bottom of the first we go. 2-0 your score. Red Bats take an early lead thanks to Kelly DeLauder. 2-run shot over the batting cages and right. Gonna bring up the rain for the first time here on the afternoon. It'll be Madeline Hall leading us off. Lauren Jamerson will be following up after that. Hall, the first baseman today, wearing number 12. Lauren Jamerson, the left fielder, will wear number 5. She will hit second. Caitlin Stroh, the catcher, will hit third, wearing number 11. Barnes, after that, will come up. That It'll be Hall leading us off here against Valerie Pedersen, the right-hander. She'll throw ball 1 in the dirt, 1-0. She'll get the start here today for this Red Bats squad. Apologies to go through the lineup. Boudreaux again will hit third, the catcher wearing 11. Ava Barnes will hit fourth, the DP wearing number 10. Abby Lozer will be the second baseman wearing 2. The 5 spot, Amanda Ray, the 6 spot will be on the mound. Big swing and a miss from Hall, now 1-1. Jordan Tong will hit 7th, third baseman today, wearing 16. Ali Shreve, the right fielder, will wear number 18 spot. River Crozio will be at shortstop, wearing number 6 in the 9 hole. So that's Johnny Patterson in the 10 spot. The center fielder, this one stays high, 2-1, wearing number 1. But now Hall steps in. First time she will lead off this season. You don't really see a first baseman lead off. You see it here with this ranked squad. Left-hander will see another one high, 3-1. Lauren Jamerson would hit next. Of throw after her. Hall. Advantage count for her against Pedersen, the Sienna Duke product of the circle. 3-1. It's right back up the middle, almost takes out the legs of the pitcher. It'll be a leadoff single for the Reign and a runner on with nobody out. Fire that one right back up the middle. Pedersen didn't even have time to get the glove down, and now it brings up the dangerous Lauren Jamerson. She'll step up now for the first time here this afternoon. First pitch. High for ball 1. So the Sienna duo between DeLauder and Pedersen here, between pitcher and battery mate. Now Jamerson steps in, 313 average, hits it second base side. Recursio's got it, flies the tag, throw to first in time, 4-3 double play. 2 away in the inning. Spadia able to make the play at second. Now it brings up Boudreaux with 2 outs and nobody on. Wind's starting to pick up here a little bit. From left to right, first pitch from Pedersen. Drives this one, sky high right center field. Corson going to get underneath it. Barrow's going to call her off as she runs in and makes the grab, and that will end the inning. So a little hesitant there to start. A leadoff single by Hall. She gets cut down on the double play. No errors made, no runners left stranded. That will end the bottom of the first. Pedersen able to work through that bottom half of the first quickly. We go to the top of the second. 2-0 your score. Red Bats still lead over the Reign here after 1. We go to the second frame. We're right back at this quick break. Janet Tate Stadium, Northern Chattanooga, Tennessee. You've been watching Phoenix City Collegiate League Softball. Reign and Red Bats battling it out once more. Red Bats lead by 2. We'll be back in just a moment. Top of the second inning we go. 2-0 your score. Rain down to the Red Bats here through one. It'll be Caroline Reed, 8, 9, and 10 coming up for this Red Bats squad. Shortstop, pitcher, and left fielder all coming up. And Ray Leach will try and see if she can get through her second inning of work here. She'll face off against Reed for the first time here on the afternoon. Then now Reed steps up, first time here today. And now drives this one right field. First pitch swinging, tumbles over her bat, throw to first. She's out at first base. Allie Shreve throws a missile from right, cuts down the runner. Reed stumbled over her own bat. Shreve saw it and guns her down. Are you kidding? 9-3 put out. You do not see that every day. Wow. Heads up play by Hall as well to turn around and get to the bag. First pitch to Pedersen's high for ball one. Just wow. That's all I'm going to say. That is nothing against Caroline Reed. Again, she tripped over her own bat. You really can't do anything about it. Just heads up ball by Shreve and Hall to make the connection. That one stays outside, 2-0. Was able to make the play. Now the count to Pedersen. Pitcher v. pitcher battle here. She'll take another one high for 3-0. So first pitch swinging Reed, lines it to right. Would have been a base knock. She tripped over the bat. She can't get up in time at full speed. And Shreve, with heads up knowledge, is able to make the throw. Next one is strike to Pedersen. She thought that was ball four. She'll stay in the box. Delana Brown will hit next. One away again here in the frame. 3-1 from Leach. Outside ball four. Pedersen will reach. One away. I don't think I've seen a 9-3 putout since Joey Bats threw out Billy Butler back in like 2015. For those that know what I'm talking about. It's been a very long time since I think I've seen a 9-3 putout in person. But now first pitch to Brown. Takes it down the way for a ball. Pedersen's going to take off. Throw makes its way into center field. She will get in on the slide. Stolen base for Pedersen. Able to get in as the ball ended up in center field. And now a runner in scoring position for the left fielder, Brown, with still one away. Pitch to Brown, called a strike, 1-1 for the NAIA commit coming up for the first time here on the afternoon. Brown, a couple runs to her name. This one stays high. Now 2-1 to her favor. 2 runs, 2 RBIs to her name. Double and a home run on the season. She has walked twice and been hit by a pitch. 2-1. Fouls it off the end of the barrel. Now 2-2. Corson would hit next here, given the opportunity. Pedersen now in scoring position after able to get to second base. Draw the walk in, now gets into scoring position. Brown now trying to see if he can drive her in. 2-0 your score. Red Bats lead. Next pitch stays high, full count. Now just trying to get through the second inning, give up a 2-run shot in the first, able to minimize damage after that. Now just trying to keep this score minimal. On the outer half, called strike 3, 2 away. Brown goes down looking. Holds it on the outer half of the plate, delayed strikeout. 2 down now, and it brings up Corson, who lined out to left center. You can see Johnny Patterson already in shallow left center field. First pitch to Corson, a strike, 0-1. Pretty much the identical spot where Corson lined out last time. The slap style hitter who's kind of just placed those in left center quite often. You can see how shaded this field is. He'll hit it right back up the middle. Picked off by the likes of Recrozio. What a diving grab for round number 3. And that'll end the top of the second. Full dive by Recrozio at short, makes the grab. That will end the inning. No hits, 1 walk, no errors made. 1 runner does get left stranded. We go to the bottom half of the frame. Red Bats head back out to the field. Rain offense looking to see if they can get going here against Pedersen. It'll be 4, 5, and 6 coming up here in just a moment. Here from Northern Chattanooga, Tennessee at Janet Tate Stadium. You've been watching Scenic City Collegiate League Softball. We'll be right back after this quick break. Red Bats and Rain battling it out once more. Red Bats ahead 2-0. We'll be back in just a moment. Bottom of the second inning we go. 2-0 your score. Red Bats lead over the Rain here for the top half of 2. Pedersen will now have to deal with the 4, 5, and 6 part of this lineup for the Rain. Barnes, Lozer, and Leach will step up for the first time here on the afternoon. Wait umpire will get a bit of softball to her name as well. Rain come up now for the second time here on the day. Barnes will lead us off. Does have a double on the season to her name, 2 RBIs on the year. Should have a home run. Well, I'm correct, as this one will be down the way for ball 1. Barnes comes up now, 1-0 the count down, in her favor. She'll lead us off here from the 4 hole. It stays high, 2-0. Barnes today's the first baseman mixture. Lozer and Leach again will follow up. 2-0 from Pedersen. Fouls it off the inside of the bat. Now 2-1. The end of the product circle again. Her battery mate behind the plate in the water. 2-1. Off speed, stays low. Now 3-1 the count. Barnes in favor here. We'll see if he gets green-lit. Pedersen now, both the New Yorkers here between circle and behind the plate. Division I school product. 3-1. Barnes checks. Did she go? No, she did not. Ball 4. Runner on with nobody out. A leadoff walk. Now it brings up the dangerous Lozer, who has had an excellent roll around here at the plate. Batting north of 400 on the year, a 1100 OPS. 6 RBIs, 6 runs, 3 doubles. 2 stolen bases on the year. She has been very clutch for this Rain squad when you've asked her to. Comes up now with nobody out and a runner on. Middle of the infield style hitting. First pitch stays high. No throwdown from DeLauder to Schechter. Leach will hit next. Tong, the dangerous third baseman, will come up after her if given the chance. 1-0. Outside, 2-0. For JUCO product comes to the plate. The count. Comes inside, almost flips her, stays in now for 3-0. Barnes now at first after the leadoff walk. 3-0 count in Lozer's favor. We'll see if she gets green lit or not. Next pitch. Stays way outside. Runners at second and first. Back-to-back walks puts runners on. And it brings up Manda Ray Leach, the pitcher. The conference here between catcher and pitcher. Infield will make their way in as well. Leach now, a new Mississippi native. Comes to the plate for the first time here on the afternoon. Only batting $188, but I'll tell you what, she's put some good swings on the ball when necessary. A double and 3 RBIs for her on the year. She has been hit by a pitch twice this season. Just north of 275 on base percentage. Primarily a PO in college. She swung the bat well this summer. First pitch against Pedersen. Takes it for a strike, 0-1. Barnes at second, Loser at first. Loser with good speed, Barnes. Get around if necessary, the 0-1. Hits it right back up the middle. Picked up now by Espada. She bobbles. Tossed the second. Will be in time. They do get one. Just couldn't handle it at first. Able to at least get the first out. Runner does reach. So runners at the corners now. Barnes at third, Leach at first, and it brings up the dangerous Jordan Tong. She has ripped some homers this season, to put it lightly. 3 homers on the year. 10 RBIs. She leads the team, if I am correct. She does indeed. Next closest is 6 with Abigail Loser and Gia Recrozia. Comes up now with runners at the corners and only 1 out. First pitch. Off speed stays high, 1-0. Allie Shreve would hit next as well. She's got a couple homers this season also. Part of the lineup you should probably feel a little more worried about when you're facing here. Both of them have 3 on the season. The 1-0. Stays high again, now 2-0. Leach at first. Barnes at third. Tong now steps up, a team leader in RBIs with double digits. 2-0 your score, Red Bats lead. Rain threatening, this stays high, 3-0. See if he gets green lighted or not here. Possibly bring in the first run for the Rain, maybe even take a lead again. 3 homers on the season. Rio chops it, third base side, gets through into left, base knock. RBI will score 2-1 with runners at second and first. It's still 1 away. Brandon went to cover third. Caroline Reed had no play at that one as he was ripped through that left-hand side. And now it brings up the right fielder, Allie Shreve. Every time she's hit one out, it's been to left field. Every time it feels like it's gone further and further. First pitch, off-speed folder, 0-1. Recrozio would hit next if given the opportunity. Batting .350 on the year, a 1,200 OPS, 6 RBIs, a double, 3 homers. That one bounces in the dirt for 1-1. Shreve, who cut down Caroline Reed, funny enough, on the 9-3 putout. Something you don't really see. Steps in now, the 1-1. Skies it, deep left center field, course into the wall, it's gone again! And the Rain lead 4-2. Another home run for Allie Shreve, this one to center. And the Salem product for the 4th time this year. This one gives the Rain the lead again. (4-2) now your score. And now it brings up the shortstop, Recrozio. With nobody on and 1 away, as Shreve goes deep again. 9 RBIs now on the year. She now leads the team in homers with 4. First pitch to Recrozio. Shows bunt, lays it down foul, 0-1. Johnny Patterson will follow her up here in just a moment. Reign lead again. They make another comeback. Recrozio comes in first time today, 300 average for her. 6 RBIs on the season as well. She has not walked a single time. She has struck out a singular time. 2 stolen bases on the year for her. 0-1 stays high, now 1-1. Shortstop, second baseman product comes to the plate. The hitter. Branham playing really close in on that third base side, expecting bunt. Next one hit right back up the middle. Patterson's got it. Throw to first in time. Out number 2. 2 down now in the frame. It brings up Johnny Patterson to face Valerie Pedersen. So now the Stetson product comes to the plate for the first time here this afternoon. Being in the 10th spot, she's been primarily the leadoff hitter for this squad. 900 OPS for her. First pitch is called ball 1. That one stayed high in the zone. That was as pretty a pitch you can imagine. That one just stays high, I guess. So 1-0 now the count for Patterson. Off speed. This one called a strike. 1-1. 4 runs on the season already for Patterson. Double to her name. Hits it right back up the middle. Nice grab by Reed. Throw to first in time. That'll end the inning. Reign take the lead. They find 4 in the frame. 2 walks, 2 hits, 4 runs come across. No one gets left stranded. We go to the top of the third. 4-2 now your score. Reign lead over the Red Bats here through 2. We'll be right back after this quick break. Janet Tate Stadium, Northern Chattanooga, Tennessee. You've been watching King State Collegiate League Softball. We'll be back in just a moment. Top of the third inning we go. 4-2 now your score. Reign find themselves ahead over the Bandits, or excuse me, over the Red Bats here through 2. They find 4 in the frame. Thank you, Allie Street, for a 3-run homer. They get themselves ahead again. Another comeback already for the Reign. The Red Bats managed one of their own. They're going to have to do it against a new pitcher. Shelby Buffington comes in here in the third. Manda Ray Leach will stay in the lineup as a DP. She will hit essentially for Buffington. And now it brings up 2, 3, and 4 in the lineup. Farrow, DeLauder, and Cantrell. They all reached by a very different result. Farrow got on with a walk. DeLauder a 2-run missile to right, and Cantrell via the error. She was left stranded at third last time. So Farrow comes up second time today and swings for the first one to go down 0-1. So now Buffington, who's been statistically probably the best pitcher on this Reign squad this season, it almost feels like they use Leach almost as an opener for her, as the 0-1 will be thrown down in the dirt for 1-1. She's been primarily used as a reliever. She has 16 and a third of work this season, 1-1 on the year. She has 17 strikeouts to 4 walks. She's the 1-1. Farrow, third base side, knocked down by Tong, backhand across, in time. That'll be out number 1. DeLauder now comes up with 1 away. Now it brings up Kelly DeLauder. Hit that absolute moonshot to right her last time. 4th homer of the season for her. First pitch high for ball 1. Now Sienna Uprada comes to plate, 571 average, entering in 1894 OPS. 13 RBI, 3 up, 4 homers for her. This one stays high again, 2-0. She has struck out 1 time. Over a 600 on-base percentage. She is second only behind Emily Farrow entering into this ballgame. Next pitch, called a strike, 2-1. She actually got the chance as well to play in that Pro Series with the Chattanooga Chill against the Atlanta Smoke, for those that were able to tune in and watch, or at least keep track of it. She's a 2-1. It's a right back up the middle into center field, another base knock for DeLauder. And it gets past the center fielder Patterson, so DeLauder's going to get into second base. As that one got through the infield and Patterson not able to get to it in time. Runner in scoring position with 1 away. It will be a single and an error as it gets through the infield and allows for DeLauder to reach. It brings up Savannah Cantrell now with 1 away and a runner on. She reached on the error last time. Will foul off the first pitch 0-1 for the JUCO product. So DeLauder now at second. 1 away. Chance here for the Red Bats to strike back. Down now 4-2 after taking an early 2-0 lead thanks to DeLauder's 2-run shot to start off that first inning. Cantrell waits on it and sees it low 1-1. KK Hagan would be next. She reached on a walk and was left stranded at second her last time. Cantrell was left at third. 1-1 from Buffington. Low again, now 2-1. Cantrell against Northeast Alabama Community College product, the JUCO player. Past JUCO World Series with them. It's a right back up the middle into center field. Another base knock. Runners now at the corners. The throw gets cut off. Cantrell will slide over but not advance. Third and first, still 1 away. First hit of the day for Cantrell. DeLauder to third, and it brings up KK Hagan with a chance to possibly at least get a run on the board and maybe even tie up or take the lead again for the Red Bats. Infield will confer here for this Rain squad. Hagan again, entering in 286 average, 474 on base, just north of an 1100 OPS. 6 RBIs for her, 2 doubles. She does have a home run this season. She has walked 5 times, struck out twice. She now has runners at the corners with 1 down. Haley Branham would follow up after her if given a chance. She grounded out the first her last time. Buffington now just trying to settle in here. Got the first out quickly on the ground out from Farrow. Gives up the single to DeLauder. Now single from Cantrell. Runners at the corners, still 1 away. Now the Jacksonville product steps to the plate. Teammates of Mason Burkhart and Tatum McCool, the Smokies. First one high, almost hits away. The runner will go. Cantrell will get into second base. No throw is going to come down. The throw kind of bobbled it at first, but it will allow for Cantrell to get into second base. They weren't going to try and test her anyway. They didn't want to take the chance with DeLauder at third. Hagan now advantage count 1-0, second and third. Still 1 away. Next pitch hits it shortstop side. Recrozio's got it off the end of the barrel for out number 2. Got her really off the end of the barrel there and kind of dropped it into the glove of Recrozio. So 2 outs, runners at second and third, and Branham now trying to see if she can play hero. First pitch swung on and missed, 0-1. Branham, today's third baseman, comes up second time. Grounded out the first her last time, trying to see if she can drive in at least one, maybe the tying one if possible. The 0-1. Hits it off the end of the barrel, down to third. Tong's got it, throw to first in plenty of time, and that will end the inning. They leave the runner stranded again. We go to the bottom of the third. 2 hits, no errors. Well, it's going to be 1 error. 2 hits, 2 runners get left stranded. Still 4-2 your score. Red Bats down to the Reign here after the top of 3. We go to the bottom half of the frame. Can the Reign add on to their lead? We'll find out here in just a moment. They'll bring up the top of the order in just a second. Here at Janet Tate Stadium, Northern Chattanooga, Tennessee. Valerie Pedersen's going to go around the frame here in just a moment. 4-2 your score. Reign leader of the Red Bats here in the Scenic City Collegiate League on day 9 here in Game 2. We'll be back in just a moment. Bottom of the third we go. 4-2 your score. Reign lead over the Red Bats here through the top of 3. They'll get a chance to maybe tack on a few more here at the top. The order will come up. It'll be Hall, Jamerson, and Boudreaux. Started off with a single, a double play, and a flyout to start us off in the first. A couple different results here in just a moment. So now Hall, who reached on the single up the middle her last time up, will see ball 1 outside, 1-0 in her favor. Hall on the season, earning 222 average for her, 86 on base, 87, 86 OPS now. Swung on it, missed, now 1-1. First baseman leading off today, first time she's done so this season so far. 4 RBIs on the year, 6 runs scored. Another high fastball swung on and missed, 1-2. Two doubles on the year for Hall. She does have a homer to her name as well. White struck out 3 times so far this season. 18 at bats. 1-2 from Pedersen. Off speed, couldn't get her to offer. Now 2-2. Pedersen would hit next, given a chance here. Top of the order comes up the Reign again, ahead 4-2 here in the bottom of the third. No outs, nobody on. He's high with it, couldn't get her to offer the high fastball. Now 3-2. Work it full once more. Pedersen trying to see if he can work through this clean inning here. Got one in the first, couldn't get it through the second. 3-2. Off speed, stays high, able to work the walk. Runner on with nobody out for Lauren Jamerson. Now Jamerson comes in, grounded into the double play her last time up. First pitch to her on the outer half for a ball, 1-0. Jamerson, the former Sweetbriar College product, now at Barton College her last season. Redshirt senior sees this one high again, 2-0. Now with 313 average, just shy of a 390 on base, just shy of a 900 OPS. 2-0. Comes in, almost gets her. She leaned almost into that one. 3-0 now the count. She also got a chance to play against the Atlanta Smoke. Actually picked up one of the 5 knocks in that game 3. She put one right back up the middle. The 3-0. Stays high, called a strike. I think she thought that was ball 4, 3-1. Call it first after the walk. Jamerson now a chance to get on as well. 3-1. Hits it right back up the middle again. This one gets through into center field, a base knock. Second and first, still nobody out. Jamerson gets on for the first time here today. Now it brings up Boudreaux, who lined out to right her last time up. He'll step in here for the second time. 278 average for her, just shy of a 650 OPS. So-called time, and we'll make a change here. Farrow's going to change out for Yasmin Burrell. So Farrow, I believe, is going to get warmed up here. She would be the next one to pitch for this Red Bat squad. Burrell now goes into right field for her. First pitch to Boudreaux, skies it, right side, in foul ground. Callie DeLauder will make the grab in foul ground for out number 1. Good work from Callie DeLauder in foul territory. Was able to race it down. She did have Cantrell also racing in, calls her off. And now it brings up Barnes with 1 out. Now Ava Barnes, who got on with a walk, will hit this one out to right field. Yasmin Burrell, the new right fielder, is going to let it fall. Will not make the throw into second. It'll be bases loaded on the single to right. And now, with 1 away, the base is full. It brings up Abby Lozer. Lozer reached on a walk her last time up, got cut down at second, though, on the fielder's choice. So now, who has been one of the more clutch hitters for this Reign squad, comes up with 1 out and the bases full. They still lead 4-2. First pitch to her is a strike, 0-1. The utility player at second base today has played mostly the middle infield, a little bit outfield, and behind the plate primarily. Next one hit hard, foul to the left-hand side, 0-2. Oh, 2 now the count, 1 away. Base is loaded. Hall at third, Jamerson second. Barnes now at first. The 0-2. Fouls it off, stays alive. Again, who has been someone who's made some very, very clutch at-bats this season with his Reign squad already. Gonna find another one here possibly from Fort Mill, South Carolina native. He's played every position but pitcher in her college career. She drives it foul, staying alive. Former Nation Ford Falcon. 44 games this past season, only made 33 at-bats, but she made the most of it. 12 stolen bases, 15 runs, over a 300 batting average. This one comes inside, almost flips her now, 1-2. 333 average, 390 on base, just shy of an 815 OPS. She made the most of it. The 1-2. Stays high, 2-2. DeLauder thought that was strike 3. She put a good frame on it, but those are now still bases loaded, 1 away. 2-4 your score. Red Bats down to the range. Next pitch. Hits it right back up the middle into center field, a base knock. 1 run will score. Jamerson's going to get the sign. Throw's going to come to the plate. DeLauder cannot apply the tag. The run will score. Now Barnes is going to try and break for third. Boudreaux's going to apply the tag. She is out at third. They will bring in 2. An out called on the play. 6-2 now your score. All sorts of mayhem. So Lowe's are able to single it back up the middle. She advances to second on the throw. Barnes gets cut down. Jamerson and Hall both score. Now 2 away and a runner at second brings Amanda Ray Lee to reach on a fielder's choice her last time up. First pitch swinging, fouls it off, 0-1. Spadia at second, try to make the diving grab, just could not get there in time. Corson's throw could not beat Jamerson at the plate. Barnes tried to break for third as the ball got past the water to the backstop, able to cut her down. Pedersen just trying to get through this third inning without any more damage. Next one stays high, 1-1. Loser with good speed at second. Don't be surprised if he tries to break. Collection of RBIs now for Loser. One to one the count now to Lee. Drives it deep left field to the wall. It's gone. Manda Ray Leach has gone out to left. Eight to 2 your score. The PO just went deep over the Janet Tate Stadium sign. She's swung it well all summer. We talked about it before. She has not really hit at the collegiate level and just went over the sign and left. And I think we're gonna have a pitching change for the Red Bats. It's now 8 to 2. And it brings up Jordan Tong. I think we're gonna see Farrow come in. Isn't that exactly going to be what happens here? They'll get a new softball in. That wasn't a short shot either. She hit that into the wind and left over the scoreboard. Just got one high and put a good swing on it and just hooked it. So Emily Farrow's now going to come in. She'll relieve Pedersen here. But she moved out of right field a moment ago. Had Jasmine Burrell step in for her in right. Pedersen now moves into right field for Burrell. She'll move back to the bench. Eight to 2 now your score. They find 4 here in the frame. And the new Mississippi native nicknamed Tater takes a tater to left field. And now it brings up Tong, who already has an RBI single here today. She came around and scored on the Ali Street home run. And she'll face Farrow now for the first time. Two outs, nobody on. Farrow will face off now against Tong for the first time here. And we'll take her for strike one on the first pitch. Funny enough, the last time these two faced off, the first time that Farrow came up to the mound, she took her deep out to right center a couple days ago. This one stays high, 1-1. So now Farrow comes in, a starting right fielder, now moves to the mound, the Kennesaw State commit from Georgia Highlands College. The 1-1. Hits it hard. Third base side, through into left. It'll be a base knock for Tong. Branham trying to make the diving stop, could not get to it in time. Another single for Tong. And now it brings up Ali Shreve, already a 3-run homer today, all the way to straightaway center. He'll step up for the second time. As the Greensboro College product will pop her gear over at the dugout side. Now the Ohio native steps up for her second appearance. First pitch, off speed, called a strike, 0-1, full Shreve. And so a 3-run homer to center already today. She's now tied with Tong in terms of homers. Excuse me, has taken the lead with Tong in terms of homers. She's now up to 4. Big swing and a miss, the 0-2. Crozio would come up next. 2 outs, runner at first. 8 to 2 now your score, the Reign lead. Next pitch. Bounces the dirt, does not get her to offer. The Water able to knock it down. Tong will not advance. Shortstop Petrosi would hit next. Rounded out the pitch for her last time up. Division 2 product sees the 1-2. Guys hit foul. Still 1-2. Farrell against Kennesaw State commit. Was committed to Troy University to start her collegiate career. Did not appear for them in any manner. Decided to go the JUCO route. Hit Georgia Highlands College back in her neck of the woods from the Georgia area, Villa Rica, if I'm correct. This one's fouled off. Still now 1-2. Is from Villa Rica, Georgia. Guess I was correct. The teammate putting up of Espadia there at second base at Georgia Highlands College. Returns back to the Georgia area again. She'll stick it out with Division I squad of Kennesaw State. The 1-2 stays high, now 2-2. She also actually got the chance to play in the Pro Series between the Smoke and the Rain, or excuse me, the Chill. For those that were able to tune in, she was one of the pitching appearances. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Got her with a high heat to end the inning. We go to the top of the fourth. 8-2 now your score. Rain have put up back-to-back 4-run innings. We'll be right back after this quick break from Janet Tate Stadium, Northern Chattanooga, Tennessee. Rain leader of the Red Bats once more. 8-2 now your score. Trying to get themselves above 500 now on the season. We'll be back in just a moment. We go to the top of the fourth inning. Top of the fourth we go. 8-2 your score. Espadia will face off against Buffington for the first time here today at the top of the fourth inning. 8-2 the Rain lead. First pitch is a ball 1-0. Couple changes here for the Rain defensively. As Espadia will come in now to face off, we'll have Manda Ray Leach now step into second. Lozer moves behind to the plate. She moves from second now to the catcher position. Boudreaux now in right field. This will be laced into left. Lauren Jamerson will pick it up, but it'll be a knock for the likes of Espadia. She'll get a leadoff single to start us off here in the fourth. Try and go through all the defensive changes here again, but now Lozer behind the plate. Manda Ray Leach now moves into second base. Ali Street from right field will move to third base. Tong to the DP. Barnes will move from the DP to first. Boudreaux now in right. As the next pitch now will be shown to Reed. She'll sky this one out to left field. It'll be in foul ground. Shreve will make the grab. That'll be out number 1. So Reed will hit. Burrell will head to the field for her, from how it sounds. So one away now. Runner at first brings up Hal Pedersen. So pretty much the only non-changes for the Rain is left, center, and short. Everybody else will make a change. First pitch to Pedersen to strike, 0-1. So once again, to reiterate here, Boudreaux moves from behind the plate to right field. Lozer will move from second to behind the plate. Leach now moves into second base. Shreve will move from right to third. Barnes from the DP will be the first baseman now. And Tong will move from third base to the DP. This one's fouled off to make it 0-2. 0-2 the count now to Pedersen. One away. Runner at first. Next pitch from Buffington. Hits it softly. Third base side. Shreve will go to first with it. Overthrows Barnes, and he'll go all the way to the wall. Here comes Espadia now into third. She'll get in standing. Shreve overthrows Barnes at first. Second and third with nobody out on the error. And now it brings up Delana Brown with one away. One down, brings up Brown, who went down looking her last time up. First pitch from Buffington. It hits it right back up the middle into center field. A base knock. One roll score. Here comes Pedersen. She'll hold it third. Now Delana Brown is going to get into second base on the throw. A run comes in. RBI single makes it 3-8. Delana Brown right back up the middle. Pedersen holds it third. Runners now at second and third still. Only one away, and it brings up Allie Corson. Lined out to left center and short today. First pitch to Corson is called for strike one. So Brown takes a ground ball right up the middle to make it 3-8. Red Bats offense able to get back on the board. Now trying to see if they can get back in this one down by 5. Corson lays down a bunt, picked up by Buffington, goes to first, no play there. Brown now has to make it back to second. Patterson had to come in and cover the bag. A infield single on the bunt from Corson, and now the base is loaded, still one away. And it brings up Emily Farrow, the pitcher. As they'll have the conference here at the mound. Buffington went to first with it. She checked the runner, Pedersen, who did not break for the plate. Corson made it in easily to first with great speed. And now you have good speed here on the base paths for the Red Bats here, down by 5. Farrow a chance now to help herself out on the mound. I think we're going to have some changes here. Leach is now going to make her way towards the dugout. We're going to see what the changes are here in a moment. Jordan Tong's going to step back in. I think Shreve is going to step in. That will be the case. Allie Shreve now moves to second base. Tong will step in at third. The first pitch now to Farrow, chops it foul, 0-1. So will be Allie Shreve now stepping in at second base. Tong moves into third. Beach now back to the DP position as he will head back in. They'll kind of just separate now the infield a little bit here. 0-1 now the count for the Georgia Highlands College product. Base is full. Drives it hard again, foul, 0-2. Farrow has reached on a walk already today. She has a stolen base, but was left stranded at second her first time up. Or excuse me, she came around to score. I don't know where I said she got stranded from. She was a part of the 2-run homer from DeLauder who would hit next. And honestly, if you're the Red Bats, you're praying to God you can bring her up. 0-2 the count, 1 out. Pedersen at third, Brown at second. Corson at first, good speed. The 0-2. Drives it, shallow right center field. Patterson coming in on a fly. She'll make the grab. Patterson will hold at third, 2 away. And now it brings up the dangerous Callie DeLauder. A 2-run shot and a single already for her today. Can she get the Red Bats back in this one? First pitch to her is called for a strike, 0-1. Last time she saw Buffington, she singled and was left stranded at third. The Hyde Park, New York native sees the 0-1. Bounces at her, now 1-1. Her Siena teammate and Pedersen at third. Brown again at second. Corson at first. You pull one in the outfield. You can maybe score all 3 here. 8-3 your score, 2 out. 1-1. Takes it high, 2-1. Slaughter, the team leader in RBIs, second in average, second in on-base percentage, just behind Espada. Most homers on the team. 2-1. Stays outside. Called a strike. 2-2. Two now the count to the Lauder, the catcher. Next pitch from Buffington. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. She gets out of it. We go to the bottom of the fourth. The Redbats leave them stranded. They do bring in one. We go to the bottom of the fourth. 8-3 now your score. Reign still lead by 5. They'll head back up to the plate. KK Hagan will now move into third base for the Redbats. Yasmin Burrell will step in at short. We'll be right back after this quick break. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Here at Janet Tate Stadium, Northern Chattanooga, Tennessee. You've been watching Scenic City Collegiate League Softball. Game 2 here on day 9. We'll be back in just a moment as the Reign come back up to hit. Bottom of the fourth we go. 8-3 now your score. The Reign have found themselves ahead by 5. The Redbats are able to tag on a run in the top half of the inning, but cannot get anybody else in on the bases loaded. It'll be 9-10-1 coming up for this Reign squad. First pitch from Farrow, who's out and away for ball 1 to Recrozio. She grounded out to the pitcher her last time up. She'll come up for the second time here on the afternoon. Changes here defensively for the Redbats. Yasmin Burrell is short. KK Hagan moves into third. Next pitch is called a strike. 1-1. Outer half of the plates look real nice tonight if you're a pitcher at this point. Recrozio steps in. Second time today. Next one hit right back up the middle. Farrow's got it again. Throw to first in time. Back-to-back groundouts for the pitchers here for Recrozio. Makes it 1 away. Now it brings up Johnny Patterson, who grounded out short her last time up. So now the Stetson product faces Farrow. Bounces in the dirt, 1-0. She'll face her for the first time here today. Top of the order will come up next will be Hall, as Patterson fouls this one off, 1-1. Hagan now steps in at third. She will take in for Branham. She'll move to the DP. So will Caroline Reed, I believe, as Yasmin Burrell takes over at shortstop for her. 1-1 on the other half, a strike, 1-2. Hall now moves to the DP. She will be the next hitter up. She has walked and singled today. Came around to score in that third inning. That one goes way high. Now 2-2 as the Lauder has to reach and grab it. Nobody on, 1 away after the ground out from Recrozio. Next pitch from Farrow. Hits it hard. Shortstop side gets through, base knock. First hit of the day for Patterson. She'll reach on a single. Runner on with 1 out. Good speed here now on the base path for the Reign once again. So now it brings up Hall with 1 out and a runner on. Kendall Frazier will hit for Jamerson here. And then Jamerson will step into the field for her, but first pitch to Hall is high. Jader Patterson into the second base, able to steal the bag. Ball ends up in center field. Corson throw the third, not in time. It gets off the back of the helmet of Patterson. Hagen has to tap her to make sure she's okay. She will swipe second and get to third on the pass ball. Throw was going to be a little late. She's able to at least take it to third base. So now runner in scoring position, 1-0 the count, 1 away for Madeline Hall. Takes the next one high. DeLauder checks the runner at third. Will not get to it in time. 2-0. Hall again, 1 for 1 with a single and a walk today. Frazier would come up next. Do the 2-0. Swung on it, missed. 2-1. Patterson at third. A good chance to try and make another 6-1 lead here for the Smoky Mountain Rain. If you can get Johnny Patterson in, he's got great speed. You put him in the outfield, if it's in the air or the ground, you can. He'll do it here. Drives it left center, all the way to the wall. It'll go. Base knock for Hall. She'll turn but not advance. 9-3 now your score. RBI single. Second hit of the day for Hall. Just as I said it, put it right in that left center field gap. Another knock for Hall. 9-3 now your score, and it brings up Kendall Frazier. Swung on and missed 0-1 as Frazier. You can probably maybe see here on screen. She's got her two middle fingers taped together with her index. Primary reason why she's not playing the field today. We'll get a chance here to swing it at least. Next one swung on and missed 0-2. Kaylin Boudreau would come in next. Go to the count, 1 away. Inside called, strike 3, 2 away. Barrow's second strikeout now. 2 outs now in the frame. A runner at first brings up Kaylin Boudreau. He is flown out to right into the catcher. Her time's up. First one stays inside, 1-0. Barnes would hit next, given the chance. Driven out to right center. Corson will make the grab. That will end the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. 1 run does come across. 1 run gets left stranded. We go to the top of 5th inning. 9-3 now your score. Rain find themselves ahead by 6 again. We go to the top of the frame. Here at Janet Tate Stadium, Northern Chattanooga, Tennessee. We'll be right back after this quick break. Shelby Buffington will head back out for another inning of work. We'll be back in just a moment here for the remainder of the Rain versus Red Bats here on Day 9, Game 2 of the Phoenix Collegiate League season. Top of the 5th inning we go. 9-3 your score. Rain lead over the Red Bats here through 4. We go to the top half of the frame. A couple more changes again for this Rain squad. Amanda Ray Leeds will move back into second base. Allie Shreve will go back to third. Everybody else will stay the same. Kendall Frazier will step back out. Jamerson will take back over for her. And now it brings up Savannah Cantrell for the 3rd time here today. First pitch from Buffington. Outside away, ball 1. Terrell has reached on an error and a single, has a stolen base, has been left stranded at second and third, though, and are 2 times up. Next pitch driven, right field. Underneath it will be the right fielder, Kalen Boudreau. She will make the grab for out number 1. 1 down now here in the top of the 5th. It brings up KK Hagan. One with a line out to short and a walk today for her. She was left stranded in that first inning after the walk. Up now with nobody on and 1 away. Line out the right. First pitch to Hagan stays high, ball 1. Now the Jacksonville University product comes to the plate once again. From Millburg, Florida, sees it outside once more, 2-0. Hagan against former Middleburg Bronco, state champion as a freshman back in 2022. Weightlifting state champ as well. One inside for a strike, 2-1. Two-one from Buffington. Driven right field or left field over the head of Jamerson into the wall. Hagan's going to try and turn it into 2. She will standing. Driven hard out to that left field side. Jamerson tried to leap for it, could not get to it. Runner in scoring position with 1 away. With a hard swing and able to get her first hit of the day. Now brings up Branham, now the DP, with a runner at second and still 1 out. Now Branham 0 for 2. Ground out to third her last time, comes up with a runner in scoring position to 1 out. Grounded out the first, her first appearance at the plate. Swung on and missed, 0-1. Branham, the Covenant College product, the rising sophomore from Ringgold, Georgia, just down the road from here. Ringgold Tiger takes it high, now 1-1. Base and outfield combos play both corner and field spots. Back in high school, she had the most RBIs in 3A across the entire state of Georgia. Now she's the 1-1. Hits it softly, shortstop side. Recrosio's got it. That'll be out number 2. 2 down now here in the frame. Brings up Espadia, a single and a fly out to second, her 2 times up today. She came around and scored back in that 4th inning on the single from Delana Brown. First pitch to her is inside for a strike, 0-1. Espadia, the Georgia Highlands College product, teammate of Emily Farrow. Sees the 0-1 for Buffington. Outside, called a strike, 0-1. Oh, 2 the count now to Espadia. Next pitch from Buffington. Hits it off the inside part of the barrel, picked up by Barnes. She'll make the play at first. That'll end the inning. Another runner gets left stranded. 1 hit, no errors. 1 runner does get left on base. We go to the bottom of the 5th. 9-3 still your score. Reign lead over the Red Bats. They've got the comeback in their pocket. Can they hold on to it? The Red Bats get the offense rolling. They'll have to keep this Reign offense down, though, as they go to the bottom half of the frame. Farrow will go another inning. We'll be right back after this quick break from the Scenic City Collegiate League here at Janet Tate Stadium in northern Chattanooga, Tennessee. You've been watching Game 2 of Day 9. We'll be back in just a moment. Bottom of the 5th, here we go. 9-3 now your score. The Reign still by 6 here to go to the bottom half. It'll be 4, 5, and 6 coming up now for this Smoky Mountain Reign squad. Barnes, Loser, and Leach. Barnes has a single and a walk already today. Drove in and run for last time up. Loser as well has reached twice. Leach has also reached technically twice. But now the first pitch from Farrow is hit on the inside of the barrel towards first base side. Trying to get to it. Cantrell. She can't see it. It'll land foul for 0-1. Farrow now trying to work through the remainder of this Reign lineup here in the bottom of the fifth. Came in for Valerie Pedersen. Now Barnes fouls it off once more, 0-2. Third of the DP now with first base once again. All corner infielder. Lisby State, the Knoxville, Tennessee native, fouls it off, staying alive. Rising sophomore, the former Farragut Admiral. Here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Came around to score back in that second frame. 0-2. Hits it hard. Right field. Trying to get another. Patterson. She's got it in right. That'll be out number 1. Nice little defense there from the pitcher in right field. One away now here in the bottom of the fifth. Now it brings up Loser. 1 for 1 with a single and a walk. She came around and scored back in the third. She walked and was cut down on a fielder's choice in the second. She'll have this one go underneath her as she had to jump it like a hurdle. Thing came at her like a bocce ball almost. That thing bounced right at her feet. She had to jump it. She's the 1-0 now for Farrow. Low in the zone for a strike. 1-1. Ray Leach would hit next. A 2-run homer for her already today. First homer of her Scenic City collegiate career. Next pitch to Loser, high and away, 2-1. Next pitch hit out shortstop side over the head of Burrell and into left center, a base knock. Loser gets on for the third time today. Second single. She's 2 for 2. 1 away, and it brings up Leach. Good piece of hitting once again from Loser. She's able to just kind of loop it into left center. And now it brings up Amanda Ray Leach for the third time today. She reached on a fielder's choice back in the second, came around to score, and then the 2-run homer in the third. Takes the first one high for ball 1. So now the rising redshirt junior from East Central Community College drives this one straight away center. Corson gets underneath it in center field for out number 2. Now it brings up Jordan Tung. 2 singles already for her today. She has a run scored and an RBI to her name. See if she can maybe bring around Loser, who still stands at first base after the single. 2 outs, runner at first. First pitch stays high for 1-0. Good speed, doesn't want to test the arm though of Kelly DeLauder. Now with the open stance, we'll face Farrow for the second time. Next one stays high, 2-0. The one who introduced Farrow to the ball game with a single to left. 2-0. On the other half for a strike, 2-1. Shreve would hit next. Strikeout swinging her last time in the end of the third inning. She does have the 3-run homer back in the second. Now leads the team in homers, 2-1. Stays high, checked down to first, and a good throw, just not in time. A good pickoff attempt, but not in. 3-1 now the count. Runner at first, 2 away. See if Tong gets greenlit or not. 3-1. Does indeed. She fouls it off. Now 3-2. Runner will be on the go here in just a moment. Greensboro College, the Division III product, steps to the plate once more. The all-conference member sees the 3-2 from Faro. Inside ball 4, runners at second and first, still 2 away. Colin gets on for the third time here this afternoon. Brings up the dangerous Ali Shreve. Two outs, runners at second and first. 9-3 still your score. Rain lead over the Red Bats here through the bottom of 5. First pitch. Off speed pulls her again. 0-1. Did that last time to her. Comes at her with an identical pitch. Just freezes Shreve. 0-1. Stays high this time. 1-1. Rosie would hit next. 0 for 2 is she with 2 groundouts to the pitcher. 1-1 from Faro. Guys, this one foul. 1-2. Shreve, who started in right field, and now third baseman. The Ohio native, the Bloomingdale, Ohio native from Salem University Division II School, the rising sophomore. 1-2 here from Faro. Skies it, third base side. Yasmin Burrell will make the call off. She will make the grab, and that will end the inning. We go to the top of the 6th. 1 hit, 1 walk, no errors. 2 runners do get left stranded. Red Bats will come up to hit. 8, 9, and 10 will come up. We'll be right back after this quick break to go to the top of the 6th inning. 9-3 your score. Rain lead over the Red Bats here through 5. We go to the top of the 6th. From Dan Tate Stadium, Northern Chattanooga, Tennessee, you've been watching Kansas City Collegiate League softball here on Game 2 of Day 9. We'll be back in just a moment. Keep to battle it out. Top of the 6th we go. 9-3 your score. Yasmin Burrell, the 8, 9, and 10 will come up here in just a moment for this Red Bat squad. Burrell steps in for Caroline Reed at short. She will hit for her as well. Get her first opportunity here. Top of the 6th inning. And Shelby Buffington will continue to go to work here on the mound. The rest of the lineup stays the same here for this ranked squad. First pitch to Burrell stays high for 1-0. Now, the utility player from Coppin State steps in for the first time here this afternoon. Jumpstart this Red Bats offense. They find themselves down by 6. Swung on and missed in the inside fastball, 1-1. Burrell, the Maryland native, steps in for the first time here this afternoon. Came in for Caroline Reed. Back in that bottom of the 4th inning. She'll foul this one off once again, now 1-2. Reed went 0 for 2 with the 9-3 putout. She tripped over her bat trying to get the first on the single to right. She was cut down by Shreve, then flew out and foul ground. Up third base bag in her last time. Burrell now steps in for the first time, down in the count 1-2. Next pitch from Buffington. Hits it off the end of the barrel, picked up by Buffington. The pitcher, throw to first in time, one away. Now it brings up Pedersen for the third time. Has walked and reached on an error, was left stranded at third on the bases loaded back in the fourth. See what she can do here now and help out this offense as she steps in at right field. Red Pat's currently down in a lot of players, it feels like, either due to injuries or other causes. It's right back up the middle into center field. Man, clipped a piece of Buffington. Line drive single back up the middle. First hit of the day for Pedersen. Runner on with one out. Good swing, puts it right back up the middle, and now brings up the Lana Brown. Already an RBI single for her today. Struck out looking and singled. Fell off the first pitch for 0-1. The runner at first, one down. Pedersen gets her first hit. She's now 1 for 2 on the day. Brown, commit of Xavier U of Louisiana. Notre Dame high school product, the 0-1. Stays the dirt, now 1-1. Pedersen holds up at first. Top of the order would come up next. Corson has a single already today. Lined out to short and center. 1-1 to Brown. Bounces the dirt once more. One off to Lozer at the plate. 2-1 now the count. Left fielder primarily for this Red Bat squad. RBI single for her already. Let's try and get some softball here. Kind of get some stinking pace. For Buffington here on the mound as well, the Chattanooga State product, teammate of Olivia Lane, also of this Reign squad, who's not here this afternoon. Former U of North Texas product, spent freshman year there. Got her sophomore year under her belt at Chat State, the 2-1. Hits it second base side, into right field, base knock. Leach can't get to it. Boudreau's going to try and cut the runner down at second. Not in time. It will be a base knock for Brown, her second of the day. Pedersen had to hurry. She wasn't sure if Leach was going to get to it or not. Back-to-back singles now for the Red Bats, and it brings up Corson. 1 for 3 on the day. You already see Patterson shifting there in center field to left. Gaston College product, rising sophomore from Denver, North Carolina. First pitch, outer half for a strike, 0-1 to the slap hitter. 50 games this past season, 40 runs scored, 32 stolen bases. Swung on and missed, 0-2. Center fielder comes to play, the leadoff hitter once again. Second and first, Pedersen at second, Brown at first. The 0-2 hits it softly, shortstop side. Recrozio has it bounce away and into center field. Pedersen's going to try and break for the plate. The throw from Patterson's cut off. A run will score. Second and first makes it 4-9. Bounce off of so many different gloves, it ends up in center. So it will be a single as Recrozio and Leach both got a piece of it but could not bring it in. Brown stays at second. 4-9 now your score. Still one out. It brings up Farrow. First pitch stays high for 1-0. 2 hits on the day now for Corson. Farrow, a walk, a ground out, a fly out to center for the now pitcher who started in right. Stolen base and a run scored back in the first. She'll foul it off to make it 1-1. Chance to help herself out here on the mound. Second and first, still one away. A couple extra base hits for her already this season. Kennesaw State commit comes up once more. 1-1. Stays high on her now, 2-1. Callie DeLauder would hit next. She struck out swinging last time. A 2-run homer and a single already for her today, though. No time where you hope to bring her up. 2-1. Farrell fouls it off, still now 2-2. Nine to 4 you score. That's bringing within 5. Trying to continue to tack on to their deficit as this one stays low. 3-2, trying to add on to their scoring to bring this one closer. They had the early lead 2-0. They give it up to fall down 4-2. They find a run back, but not before the Reign put up 8. Now Farrow sees it high. That'll load the bases with one away for Callie DeLauder. Bases loaded, one away, and it brings up the most dangerous red batter of them all. A 2-run homer and a single already today. She put over the batting cages in right. If you want anybody up in a red jersey, it's her. First pitch stays away, 1-0. See how Buffington tries to approach this. Double play gets them out of the game, or gets them out of the inning. It could possibly spell some disaster. Stays on the outer half for a strike now, 1-1. Trying to focus on that outer half of the plate. It has worked well for the pitchers here today. Helped get DeLauder to strike out swinging her last time. 1-1 to Buffington, or from Buffington. Fouls it off, now 1-2. Cantrell would hit next. She flew out to right back in the 5th inning. She has a single already today. Has reached on an error as well. Has been left stranded both times she's reached. 1-2. Stays away, now 2-2. Delana Brown at third. Allie Corson at second. Emily Farrow at first. Great speed on the base pass here for the Bandits. You put one in the outfield. It's going to at least bring in 2. 2-2 to the catcher. Fouls it off, stays alive. 2 brings you within 3. 3 brings you within 2. Home run. Bring you within a 1-run ball game. Even a single would help out at this point. Down 4-9 here in the top of the 6th. Trying to mount the comeback. 2-2. Outer half. Cannot clip the zone. Full count. One away. Bases loaded. The 3-2 from Buffington. Drives it foul again. The New Yorker will not go down without a fight. We'll try and get some new softballs here for Buffington. DeLauder, the Hyde Park, New York native. Her mother used to play for Siena back in the late 90s. The 3-2 drives it left field line. Hooking into foul ground. It'll stay foul. Still 3-2. DeLauder, who was a 6-year starter in high school. Batted over 700 her senior year in 2024. She holds her high school record for homers and RBIs across the high school career. She has played in 87 games over the last 2 seasons. Top 4 in batting average and home runs this past year at Siena. 3-2 to count, 1 away. Bases full. Next pitch from Buffington. Outer half called, strike 3. She goes down looking 2 away. And now it brings up Cantrell with 2 outs, and the base is still full. First pitch. Takes it high and away, 1-0. Vanna Cantrell now trying to see if she can be the one to help out here. 2 outs, the base is loaded. 1-0. Stays high again, 2-0. JUCO products step across from one another between home plate and mound. Cantrell, the Gurley, Alabama native, sees the 2-0. Off the end of the barrel, fouls it off, now 2-1. So this past season, just north of a 260 on base, over 810 over OPS. 2-1. Off the end of the barrel again, 2-2. Hagen would hit next, a double for her. She is walked as well. She is 1 for 2. Cantrell, technically 1 for 3. She has a single and has reached on an error. She flew out to right her last time. 2-2. On the inside part of the barrel, will have to be Shreve to make the play. Throw to first, goes wide and into the right field side. 2 runs will score. Barrow's going to make a wide turn. She will hold up at third. 2 runs come in, and the Red Bats are not dead. 6-9 now your score, and it brings up Hagen at second and third as the error from Shreve overthrows Barnes. It brings in 2. Barrow to third. Corson and Brown score. A 3-run deficit now. And it brings up KK Hagen. First pitch from Buffington. Down for a strike, 0-1. Hagen again, a double already today. She's 1 for 2 for the Jacksonville product. 0-1. Stays high now, 1-1. Haley Branham would hit next if given a chance. She's 0 for 3. Hagen trying to see if she can possibly make this a 1 or a 2-run game. Single maybe brings in 1. Fouls it off now, 1-2. Cantrell at second, Barrow at third. Cantrell does not run exceptionally well, but can get it around the bases if you ask her to. And I think this is the moment where they're going to ask. 1-2 to KK Hagen. Outer half called for a ball, 2-2. Jacksonville product steps to the plate once more. 2-2 from Buffington. Stays in her full count. 6-9 now your score. Red Bats bring themselves within 3. Trying to mount the comeback after leading early, giving up 8 unanswered. The 3-2. Hits it off the end of the bat, out to left field. Jamerson will race underneath it and make the grab to end the inning. We go to the bottom of the 6th. The Red Bats aren't dead yet. They find 3 in the inning. They do leave 2 stranded. We go to the bottom frame. Can the Rain see if they can add on to their lead and bring themselves back to more than 3? They led by 5 entering the frame. See if they can do so here in just a moment. Bottom of the 6th we go. Here at Janet Tate Stadium, Northern Chattanooga, Tennessee. Been watching Phoenix City Collegiate League softball here on Game 2 of Day 9. We'll be back in just a moment. Rain still here on the Red Bats, 9-6. Bottom of the 6th we go. 9-6 your score. Red Bats staying alive. They find themselves now down by 3. It'll be 9-10 and 11, or 9-10 and 1 hitters coming up. It'll be Recrozio, Kendall Fraser, who's going to hit for Patterson, and then Patterson will head back out in the field, and then Madeline Hall again. First pitch of Recrozio was fouled off for 0-1. He's grounded out to the pitcher both times today. comes up now with nobody on and nobody out to lead us off the bottom of the sixth, trying to see if they can maybe get back that multi-run lead. They still find themselves ahead by 3. One stays up and in for 1-1. They entered into the sixth inning ahead by 6. The Red Bats trying to see if they can bring it back. They led early 2-0. They gave up 8 straight unanswered. Recrozio fouls it off, now 1-2. Before they were able to get another run back on the board. They found 1 in the 4th. They found nothing after that. Brought it within 9-3. They brought it within 3-8. They then got a run given up to make it 3-9. They find 3 here at the top of the 6th. Next pitch, Recrozio back to the mound again. Back to first in time. 3 straight groundouts to the pitcher for Recrozio makes it 1 away. I don't think I've seen that very often. And now Frazier is going to come up to the plate. Second time we've seen her come up. She went down looking on strikes her last time when she pitched hit for Lauren Jamerson. She'll now head up to the plate here with 1 away. First pitch swinging, hits it third base side. Hagen's got it, mishandled it, throw to first in time still. That got a little hairy. Hagen bobbled it for a moment, able to make the play in time for 2 away, and now it brings up the top of the order, and Hall has singled twice and walked. She has not reached today. Yes, I know that's a double negative. She's reached all 3 times, and we'll see the first pitch outside for a strike, 0-1. So the first baseman turned DP now. That's been for the 4th time here today. She is 2 for 2 with a walk and 2 singles. Now fouls it off, makes it 0-2. Farrow just trying to keep the Reign offense from getting any more offense on the board. And trying to see if she can bring her team up to the top of the 7th, down by 3. Jamerson will hit next, though, if given a chance. 0-2. Stays high and goes airmailing to the backstop, now 1-2. One-two from Farrow. Fouls it off, stays alive. The Lauber couldn't hold on. 1-2 still the count. Farrow continuing to work here against Hall again. 2 for 2 already, 2 singles. She's been left stranded twice. She did come around to score on the walk. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Red Bats will come up to hit. We go to the top of the 7th. No hits, no errors, no one reaches. Red Bats keep the Reign offense down. It'll be 6, 7, and 8 who will have to try and come up now for the Red Bats to keep this ball game alive. They find themselves down by 3. We go to the top of 7. Buffington will try and work out the rest of this ball game. From Janet Tate Stadium, Northern Chattanooga, Tennessee, you've been watching Scenic City Collegiate League Softball, Day 9, Game 2. Reign trying to hold down the win. See if they're able to do so here in just a moment. We'll be right back after this quick break as the Red Bats come up to hit. Top of 7 we go. 6-9 your score. The Red Bats down to the Reign here through 6. Kaylee Branham, Gia Spadia, Yasmin Burrell. That's who's going to come up now for this Red Bat squad. They will face Patterson for a second time here. So now it'll be the 3rd time for the likes of Branham. She is 0 for 3 with a ground out to 3rd, to 1st, and flown out to the shortstop. Now hits it third base side. Ali Shreve on the first pitch will throw it across in time. 1 away on the first pitch of the inning. And now it brings up the second baseman, Espadia. 1 for 3 is she. She already has a single today. Came around to score in that 4th inning. She grounded out to first her last time up. Obi Buffington continues to work here. She came in for the 3rd inning and has worked it since. First pitch to Espedia is outside, 1-0. Now, Georgia Highlands College product. Going to see if he can be the first base runner here of this 7th inning and get the Red Bats offense going. They found 3 in the top of the 6th. This one stays high, 2-0. Buffington trying to hurl through this final frame without any more damage attached. 2-0 the count, 1 away. Nobody on here for Espedia. Next pitch. Hits it right-hand side towards foul ground. Boudreau will not get there. It's now 2-1. Burrell will hit for Reed again. She came in for her in the bottom of the 4th inning. Val Pedersen would follow up after her. Given a chance. Burrell grounded out to the pitcher her last time up. Again, 1 for 3, a single and a run scored. She's blown out to second and grounded out to first. To the 2-1. The inside part of the barrel fouls it off, 2-2. Buffington now just shy of 120 pitches. Trying to get through this final frame. She has thrown through 4 1/3 here. Coming in relief of Amanda Ray Leach, who went the first 2. 2-2. Inside, 3-2. Adia steps back in. 3-2 from Buffington. Hits it out to right center field. Boudreau gets underneath it. Out number 2. Red Bats down to their final out. Yasmin Burrell, the opportunity here. Brings up the Coppin State product, the rising sophomore. St. John's College High School cadet. First pitch to her stays high, 1-0. Val Pedersen again would hit next. She's 1 for 2 with an error reached. She's gone on all 3 times today. Walk, error, and a single. She does have a run scored. Burrell 0 for 1 with the ground out to the pitcher. She came in relief of Caroline Reed in the bottom of the 4th. The 1-0. Fouls it off now, 1-1. Gatorade Player of the Year back in 2024-25 for the DC area. Over 40 RBIs in her senior year. Past season with Coppin State has an over 800 OPS, 10 RBIs, a homer, 7 over 10 hits for extra bases. Check swing. Did she go? She did. 1-2. Down to their final strike. One-two to Burrell. Stays outside, 2-2. Pedersen waiting on deck, hoping to get a chance. Burrell just trying to keep the Red Bats alive, down by 3. 6-9 your score. Top of the 7th inning, we sit. 2-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. The Rain hang on. And that'll end the ball game. Buffington gets the strikeout to end it. And that will end it here. 6-9 the final. The Rain hold on. They make another comeback against this Red Bats squad. They take it once more. They are now 5-4 on the season. Red Bats now fall to 4-4. They now sit in 3rd. The Rain overtake them for 2nd. Smoky still to the top of the standings, undefeated on the year. Bandits fall. Once again, these 2 teams will face off again tomorrow. They will get the 9:30 start. Or excuse me, 9 o'clock, sorry. 9 o'clock start time. It's 11:30 for the Bandits and the Smokies. It'll be 9 o'clock start time tomorrow for these 2 teams. They will face off once again. They will get a day off on the 25th. They'll have their matchup once again for tomorrow. Now I'll go ahead and round it out here. Valerie Pedersen will take the loss. She goes 2 2/3 of a work. It'll be Amanda Ray Leach who will get the win. She goes the first 2. Offense is all found in the second inning when she was still going. Buffington goes the final 5 to hold it down. Out here. Thank you again for tuning in here from Janet Tate Stadium, Northern Chattanooga, Tennessee. We'll be back again tomorrow, 9 and 11:30. Bandits and Redbats will start us off. Then that 9 o'clock start time, 11:30 will be Smokies and Bandits. Thank you everyone for tuning in once more here for Scenic City Collegiate League Softball, Day 10 tomorrow. Thank you everyone for tuning in for Day 9. Smokies taking over the Bandits. Redbats fall to the Reign, 6 to 9. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Mason Strong. It's been a pleasure to call for you all once more. Get to talk to you again all tomorrow. Get ready to battle out once more. Thank you again for tuning in, and I hope to talk to you all tomorrow. Have a safe rest of your day.